Good morning, this is Gareth Vaughan with 90 Seconds at 9am, brought to you in association with the BNZ. Now, overnight we've had a strong night for the Kiwi dollar once again, off the back of the Bank of New Zealand Business New Zealand Performance of Manufacturing Index, which was out yesterday and showed manufacturing activity expanded in April at its strongest rate in any month since December 2004. This is, I guess, heightened or reinforced expectations that the Reserve Bank will increase the official cash rate at its next rate-setting meeting on the 10th of June, probably by 25 basis points to 2.75%. In another boost for the New Zealand dollar, Oceania whole milk powder prices hit $5,632 last night per metric tonne. Now, that's their highest level since August 2008. And with the sovereign debt contagion fears continuing to rampage around Europe, the Kiwi dollar went as far as 48.94 British pence, which is another post-1986 float high against the pound, while against the euro it reached 57.04 euro cents, which is the highest level since July 2007, so almost 3 years. Elsewhere in Europe, Portugal, one of the so-called PIGS countries, has revealed plans to cut the wages of its top government officials and to raise taxes, although apparently this is only a temporary move. This is all in an attempt, of course, to trim its budget deficit. The Portuguese government is targeting a 2010 deficit of 7.3% of GDP. Back here in New Zealand, the Dominion Post is reporting this morning that two Christchurch law firms are considering a major class action lawsuit against local banks, potentially targeting hundreds of millions of dollars worth of fees charged by the banks. Now, this, of course, is hot on the heels of a big class action suit announced against Australian banks this week over so-called exception fees. Interestingly, one of the law firms named in the Dominion Post story is Wakefield Associates, which is also involved in a lawsuit on behalf of Feltex investors against the parties responsible for that failed carpet company's 2004 initial public offering prospectus. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes. And that was 90 Seconds at 9am with Gareth Vaughan, brought to you in association with the BNZ.